Hello everyone, today is 10th of June 2024, Monday, and we are starting a new week with the moon that has moved into the sign of Leo yesterday around I think the night time it was after 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, after 8 o'clock UK time. So hopefully we could be starting with the mood of being more confident. It's like the mood of shining and in a way being our authentic selves and also being more creative. It's a nice start for the week, and after that it will move into the sign of Virgo in the following days. Having said that, I mean, this week, I think the last week's schedule, how it is said, was much more busier as we had the Mercury moving into the sign of Gemini and new moon happening in the sign of Gemini. About all these, you can see the videos or the slides that I have put on the YouTube channel. And actually, yesterday, Mars moved into the sign of Taurus after staying in Aries home. So let me talk about this a bit, Mars in Taurus. So on the 9th of June at 5:35 UK time in the morning, the planet of courage, bravery, energy, drive, will, enthusiasm. Sometimes there is the impatience and aggression. Mars, which also shows what type of a warrior we are, left home, Aries, and moved into the sign of Taurus. And it will stay in the sign of Taurus until 20th of July. And this shift would be from a cardinal fire sign into a fixed earth sign. It's like, in a way, feel like the what kind of a shift we are talking about. When we were sprinters in a certain area of our lives, now we would be asked to slow down and transform into marathon runners in another area of our lives. It's like in a way, it resembles the story of the rabbit and the turtle a bit as well. It's like acting with perseverance, endurance, maybe moving much slowly, but reaching the destination with clear steps and without giving up. It's a kind of feeling that can come with Mars and Taurus. Of course, we have to take into consideration about the other um, qualities of Taurus, like the connection with Earth, with the nature, with the food, with the voice, and the throat, and the neck, and all of them. But in general, I think the general feeling would be like this. So the initiative, fiery energy of Mars in Aries might be turned into something more grounding, stable, practical energy by Mars in Taurus. As practical energy, I'm saying because it's also Taurus is an earth sign, and there is the uh, practical energy comes with that as well. Of course, I mean, we may just not to try not to be too stubborn, uh, not to be, I think, like attached to too much to some of the physical values that we have or the possessions that we have, and not to get into routines which sometimes may be restrictive in our movements. I think that could be important. I mean, I think slowing down is fine, and then I mean, like getting our steps slowly, but in a very way, fine. But it's just like, in a way, if we can say not to be too opinionated in some of our actions, could be nice in this period. Of course, the house of Taurus, the area of life in which Taurus in our natal chart may tell us about the impacted area of life during this transit. We will also need to see if we have placements in other fixed signs, which are the Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, since there could be a bigger effect on them. And understanding also our natal Mars placements. For some of the people who have Mars in Taurus natally, they will have their Mars return. So it's important in that sense to understand the natal Mars placements and the houses that it rules. That means that it has impact the areas of life that it has impact. May be helpful too. And I wouldn't be showing the chart of the moment that Mars entered into Taurus, but in the ingress chart, we can see that there is a very close aspect between the Mars and the Pluto. So in that sense, and that's actually what they have is the square that they have. And we may say that, I mean, there could be some disagreement, some clash between these sensible barrier within us, which is Mars and Taurus, and the unusual transformation that we are going through in another area of our lives, which is Pluto in Aquarius. But though we have to think about it more, making a reflection about all these transformations that we are going through, as the Pluto is at the moment retrograde. I think that slowing down might be helpful in seeing and understanding certain things in a better way, in a much calmer way. In that sense, I wish everyone a lovely Mars in Taurus period. I mean, looking at the events of this week, I can only tell that actually there are now sign changes until next Monday, which Venus and Mercury will move into the sign of Cancer simultaneously, nearly 3 hours apart from each other. But except that, as I mentioned, the square between this conflicting energy between the Mars and the Pluto, except that I don't think so that after that full agenda of last week there is anything that is um, going to be like the another like sign change or retrograde planet or something like that. So I hope that you have a lovely Monday with the new moon. Not new moon. So I got enthusiastic about it. The moon in Leo energy, and I hope that you have a lovely week ahead. In the following days, I will be coming up with other videos. So if you require any professional astrological service or tarot reading, you can always contact me from the links in my profile. So I will be happy to answer your requests if you get into contact with me. Bye bye.